Hey there guys, Fave here, and today we're going to talk about the time that Roblox almost got hacked in 2016. Now here's the thing, Roblox did not get hacked, at least in the way that I'm about to describe in 2016, but back in 2016, everyone was super scared. Do not log on to Roblox on this day, John Doe is coming! This was such a huge thing, and if you were around back then, you certainly remember all the chaos and craziness that people were believing at the time. And what I'm going to do is kind of just talk about it, because there were some actual real Roblox effects of these fake hacking rumors. And that's what I'm going to do. But before I can do that, we have to do today's challenge. If you've ever been taught something before, smash that like button. Also, I noticed most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, and a brand new monkey will be born. So, the year is 2016. I am the most subscribed Roblox YouTuber back then. And, you know, it's fun and games. I'm a young teenager just vibing and stuff, getting in trouble, whatever it is, right? But, you know, let me just start off by giving some context. So, of course, every user on Roblox has a user ID. And your user ID indicates the order in which you joined Roblox. So I'm the 20,963rd person to join Roblox, therefore my ID is 20963. And there's over 2 billion users on Roblox, there's over 2 billion users' IDs. Now you might think, if you just put in ID 1, you get the first user. But that's not quite true, because if you watch my video about the first 50 Roblox accounts, basically, all the early IDs got shuffled around to make room for different accounts. It was a weird system back then. But all of the accounts still exist, just with strange IDs. Now the user with the ID 1 is of course Roblox. And if you've been on Roblox for more than 10 minutes, you know about the account Roblox, the uploader of all the original hats and stuff before UGC, and a very rich man. But if you ever got curious and typed in ID 2, there's a username John Doe. And of course, there's also ID 3, Jane Doe. Now as you can see, both John Doe and Jane Doe have modern outfits. Well, not necessarily the most modern, but an account that joined in 2005 would usually have a far different outfit from this. I mean, he's wearing shirt and pants, and yeah, and he looks like Roblox basically. Like if you look at Roblox's outfit, he's a 3.0, but if you look at John Doe's outfit, he's a 1.0. But either way, this is how he's dripping. But he didn't always dress like this, right? So if we go to my time machine real quick, this is what John Doe's profile looks like in April 2011. He was out here accepting friend requests, and his description was very cryptic. I'm John Doe, and I'm anonymous. That is pretty scary, and it could easily lead to some Roblox myths, which is exactly what it did. And his profile is a default noob. Now, there's a lot of questions to be had with his account, and he owns all these eggs too. So John Doe was playing in an egg hunt and got a bunch of multiples of eggs. It's a very strange account with some very strange features to it. What makes it stranger is, if we go to his inventory today, he still has all these duplicates of eggs and stuff. I'm not sure how he did it in 2010, it's weird, but you know, these are some rare eggs too, the dino egg, all that stuff. He didn't even get them in order either, it's really weird. Now, of course, we can't forget about Jane Doe, who also accepted friend requests, and whose description simply reads, I'm Jane Doe. Both John Doe and Jane Doe have yellow torsos, old noob outfits, and Jane Doe also got the same eggs John Doe got, which leads me to think both John Doe and Jane Doe are used to test the 2010 egg hunt. So that makes sense, but Jane Doe was a killer. She got the Bloxer badge with 320 knockouts, while John Doe has not killed as many people as Jane Doe has. But Jane Doe's the less popular one. Now, what does John Doe and Jane Doe mean? Well, in the medical world, if they find, say, like a dead body, or they can't identify the person they're doing medical stuff on, if they're a boy, they'll name them John Doe, or if they're a girl, they'll refer to them as Jane Doe. That's not really their real name, it's just like a placeholder name until they figure out who it is. Or, they use the name to keep the identity of the person they're working on anonymous. So now that you know that where John and Jane Doe's origins come from, maybe you can understand better why these accounts exist and why they are the way they are. They're just anonymous testing accounts made for Roblox. But that didn't stop people from speculating in 2016. So today, John Doe has over 500,000 followers, and Jane Doe has almost 200,000 followers. Jane Doe is actually richer than John Doe, having 21,000 worth of limiteds, while John Doe has 13,000. And John Doe follows more people. John Doe has no games, and Jane Doe has no games. Both of their outfits are pretty much the same. Except that Jane Doe has the pink hair and the woman torso, and John Doe is dozens. And then there's some hacked badges in here. We could talk about that later. And you can message Jane Doe and you can message John Doe. I can block him if I want to or send him a friend request. Be my friend, Johnny. Be my friend, Jane. Oh well. So let's fast forward to 2016 now, that you know who John and Jane Doe are. So in 2017, there was a rumor going around that on March 18th, Roblox was going to get hacked by John Doe and Jane Doe. And throughout the waiting period, almost every Roblox YouTuber made a video on it. And of course, I am no exception to this. Of course, I was mad at the stupid trend, so I made a dumb parody video. Basically, John Doe Returns was a sequel to whatever video I did before it, where John Doe pops up at the end. And as you can see, I was just trying to make fun of YouTubers because I put the emojis in the thumbnail. Of course, do not watch this video, it's inappropriate. But, you know, I was out here bagging on the trend too. But of course, my video wasn't that poppin'. By the time it was 2017, I wasn't as relevant as I once was. So we're going to take a look at some of these videos from the past year. The most popular John Doe video on YouTube has over 10 million views. Dan TDM, a YouTuber with nearly 25 million subscribers, playing Roblox on March 18th! And yeah, man, he's just talking about John Doe and stuff.
So I didn't plan on making a video about this. I checked.
This is what John Doe's profile looks like. On March 18th, 2017, the day that everyone claimed he would hack Roblox, he had some exploited friends, 92,000 followers, same description, no t-shirt because that went away after an update. But yeah, it's an inconclusive video. Basically, nothing happened on this day. It was a Roblox myth. The whole site didn't go down, but the story doesn't really end here now, does it? Due to the popularity of this myth, there was a blog post, John and Jane Doe. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, on March 21st, 2017, Roblox posted a blog post, the real backstory of the John Doe and Jane Doe myths. For many years, there have been lore circulating around John Doe and Jane Doe within the community. This year, we decided to shed some light on these accounts. And, just as I guessed, both John Doe and Jane Doe accounts were created by David Baszucki and Eric Castle, rest in peace, in the early days of Roblox for testing purposes. The placeholder accounts did not belong to any one player, and so they were given these names. Both accounts are owned and maintained by Roblox. They cannot be used in any way to access or ban other players' accounts, and they're positively harmless. We promise that they're friendly. This makes it sound kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. And then of course the new outfits were given out, and of course they're telling people to protect their accounts. Myth busted. So does the story end there? Well, pretty much, right? Like, it still doesn't stop people from creating myths to this day. Every year there's going to be a new rumor that Roblox is going to shut down on this day. Roblox is going to get hacked on this day. And sometimes people even go as far to talk about John and Jane Doe returning. But you know, the origin of the John Doe meme seems to be attributed to certain YouTubers. I don't want to say any names because I could get it wrong. You can see this person saying, "Do not play Roblox on March 18th. I repeat, do not play Roblox on March 18th. Want to know why? And it's just a big old myth about March 18th. Get out." I think the last note I'll leave here is, John Doe got me banned one time. That's right. Let me show y'all something. John Doe banned me from Roblox, March 30th, 2017. And so, this is an image I made. John Doe is watching you, and I got banned for it. Of course, it wasn't banned forever, but still, it was tough. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you think about it. Special like, follow me on Instagram at Fave here. Follow me on Twitter at Fave. Join my groups on Roblox Fave Skips in the Roblox Fave fan club, and join my Discord Fave. And it's your boy Fave, and I